Hey, y'all, I'm standing up here with Martha Foose.
And we are having a Southern social today. We're starting off with Martha's deviled tomatoes.
I love it.
And I'm making her some grilled catfish with an olive and tomato relish.
Isn't that a beautiful dish?
And then she's showing us how to make a silky smooth chocolate chiffon pie.
If I'm visiting you, I gotta make a pie.
I'm in.
And then we're topping it off with a fizzy chocolate egg cream.
Yum. This is a real treat for us today. Martha's a fabulous Southern cooking girl who has a beautiful new cookbook, a Southernly course, and she's going to share some of her favorite recipes with us today. And the first one I just love. It's a deviled tomato.
Deviled tomato.
And you got some bacon going over here, girl, and it looks like it needs to come out. May I go ahead and take this out?
That would be great. And leave those drippings in the pan, because
Honey,
like I need to tell you that, of all people.
A wild hog couldn't keep me from leaving that in.
Well, I'm going to start chopping up this red onion while you are saving our bacon grease over there.
Okie doke.
A friend of mine married a girl from New Hampshire, and his aunt said, that marriage is never going to last. She doesn't even save her bacon grease.
Now, you got a bell pepper up here. What you want me to do with it?
Just seed it and chop it up.
Okie doke.
Then I'm going to chop up a little bit of garlic, too.
Okay.
And we've got 2 jalapeno peppers that have been seeded and diced.
Yes,
and if you're
yes.
a big, spicy girl, you can throw another one in there.
My husband loves spice, so.
This is also going to have some jack cheese in it, so
Oh,
pepper
good.
jack.
Good.
I'm going to start cutting up these tomatoes, and I'm just going to cut them in half, and I'm going to scoop out the flesh and chop it up.
Okay.
And when we get everything in the pan, we're going to add the tomato innards in there, too.
Okie doke. I love it. Deviled tomatoes.
These are inspired by my friend Cindy Sturdivant. We call her Spicy Cindy. So these tomatoes have a little spice with the pepper jack cheese and the jalapenos.
So is she a home cook, or?
She is a great home cook and a fabulous hostess.
Oh, really? Well, I would love to meet her. Tell her we appreciate inspiration from all of our friends.
Surely do.
All right,
What's
well,
the point of cooking if you don't have anybody to cook for?
There you go, or cook with. Now, Martha, I went ahead and threw these in the pan. I hope that's all right.
That is all right. And you know what? I'm gonna.
You want me to? I was gonna say I'll grab your onions for you while you're doing that.
Thank you, ma'am.
And we're gonna throw the onions, the garlic, and the jalapenos on in.
The whole
Is that
shebang.
right?
Yes, ma'am. And once those get a little tender, we'll add this tomato. We don't want to get too much liquid in there, so those vegetables will cook on down.
Now, while we're waiting on this to finish tenderizing, you've got a nice oval casserole dish, and you've got some wonderful sourdough bread that you've toasted off. And we are going to put that toast
right in the bottom of this casserole
Right in the bottom
dish.
of that casserole dish. Now, do we need to spray it or anything, Martha?
Not a thing. These little toasts are going to soak up all of the juice from our tomatoes and really catch all that flavor. My husband's an artisan bread baker, so whenever I can throw some sourdough in there, I always like to do that.
I didn't realize that.
Our alarm goes off at 3 in the morning. I have an early morning. I'm going to cut a little bit of these tomatoes off the bottom so they'll sit nice and flat.
Yeah, so they'll sit.
And also so that juice will drain down into our bread.
Well, y'all have to go to bed with the chickens, don't you, honey?
I tell you, daylight savings time, I cringe when it starts getting late at 9 o'clock.
It's so hard to go to bed when it's still daylight, isn't it?
It is. And I'll start stripping that oregano.
You want to, now when do we add the oregano?
We're going to add it towards the end because we don't want those essential oils to cook out. We want that flavor to still be nice and bright and fresh.
Are you ready for the tomatoes yet?
It is tomato time.
Okay, why don't I pull this over here? Yeah, there we go. That makes it easy.
And you're going to need about 2 tablespoons or so of grated cheese per tomato.
I'm going to salt and pepper our shells, because tomatoes just call for a lot of salt, don't they?
And also that's going to help draw out those juices. Why don't we put our filling into our tomato shells, and we're going to mound it up a little bit because it's going to settle a little bit as it sits. And after that, we'll put our bacon on the top and our pepper jack cheese. All right, I think we are good to go, Miss Deen.
All right, so in the oven this goes, and we're probably going to broil it just no more than a couple of minutes, right, Martha?
With your zippy broiler, we're going to keep a tight eye on
We're going to have to stand over there. Now, when you serve it, do you serve the toast and all?
The toast and all.
Love that.
And you want me to get the oven door for you?
Yes, please.
Here we go.
Thank you. So Martha and I are not going anywhere, so y'all please don't either. When we come back, we're gonna show you these beautiful devil tomatoes.
Coming up, we get a taste of devil tomatoes.
It's delicious, Martha.
Oh, thanks.
And later, I'm grilling up a Greek-inspired catfish, and then Martha's making me a chocolate chiffon pie.
It's just like the most wonderful treat.
I so hope y'all are enjoying the show. And if you do, be sure to click like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you'll never miss a video. And we'll be right back after the break.
All right, we've been waiting on y'all. Our tomatoes are ready, and they look so good, Martha.
Colorful and cheesy.
Yes, look. Yum.
They are yum. Would you like to try one, ma'am?
I would love to try your tomato.
I would be pleased to serve you.
Oh, and I love the green plates that you chose. That was in the oven, what, 2 minutes?
Just about.
So your tomato is still chilled.
And, you know, you've pre-cooked all the center ingredients, so you've got that nice cool and hot texture mix, the kick of jalapeno.
It's delicious, Martha.
Oh, thanks.
Well, I hope you like my dish, honey, as good as I did yours. I'm gonna share with you a catfish with an olive tomato relish. Now, you're a Mississippi girl.
I am, and live on a catfish farm, coincidentally.
Do you live on a catfish farm?
350 water acres of catfish out on Pluto Plantation.
Pluto Plantation. In what town in Mississippi?
Well, they took our zip code away because we don't have enough people anymore, but the closest place is Yazoo City.
So if you would, we've got our griddle going, and I've got us 2 nice, beautiful catfish fillets. Salt and pepper our catfish.
Happily.
And while you're doing that, I'm gonna spray our grill because it had gotten way hot. So I just wanna make sure it doesn't stick on us.
That insurance spray.
Yes, and I'm gonna spray even our fish. So if you'd flip that over and season the other side.
Got it.
We are gonna make a relish to serve on top of our catfish. Now I'm gonna chop about 1.5 cups of Kalamata olives.
And I'm just gonna pop these right on the grill.
Put them on, honey. And I'm gonna use about 1/2 cup of sun-dried tomatoes, about 1.5 teaspoons of lemon zest, 1 tablespoon of fresh parsley, 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And when we mix this all together, Martha, we're gonna put it on top of our fish. How's that looking, Martha?
It's looking good. It's looking good.
I might have let the griddle cool down, but it had gotten so hot.
Hot as a 6-shooter.
Hot as a 6-shooter. Yeah, I always say hot as a $3 pistol, because if you buy a $3 pistol, you know that sucker's stolen, and it's hot. All right. I'm gonna chop up about 1 tablespoon of parsley.
Can I add my tomatoes into your
Please,
relish
throw them
here?
into the bowl.
I'm gonna
All right.
check on this fish.
Ooh,
Beauty.
it looks good. I bet, living on a catfish pond, I bet you have more ways to cook a catfish than you can shake a stick at.
Pretty much. It's definitely a staple. And in the spring when they are spawning, it's so exciting. It's hustle bustle and the hatchery's running 24 hours a day. And
Really? All right, salt and pepper. And we are good to go. All right, I'm gonna grab our plates and I'm gonna plate us up if you're ready. I think
ready.
the fish is ready. Definitely don't want to overcook it. So if you're ready, they're ready.
I was born ready.
Me too. All right. I'm gonna put our relish just right there on top.
Beautiful.
Isn't it yummy looking? And then we're gonna sprinkle about a tablespoon of feta cheese on top. I want your professional opinion.
I want to get a little bit of all the goodness in every bite here. The texture of the relish works perfectly with the fish. Perfectly.
What are we gonna do next, Martha?
How about chocolate chiffon pie with a ginger snap crust?
I'm ready.
Let's go. We
got some melted
we
butter
need
back
two
here for your pie crust.
2 tablespoons of melted butter, and we're going to get a cup and 3/4 of ginger snap crumbs.
Okay.
My friend Danielle wanted me to ask you if when you cry, if you weep butter tears.
Yes, don't you?
I think so.
Isn't everybody's tears real oily?
And then we're going to get a tablespoon of granulated sugar. And you can use sugar in the raw or any of those that you like. And we're just going to toss this together. Oh, thanks. And we're going to pop this right into our
I adore ginger
pan.
snaps. To get a homemade slice of pie is just like the most wonderful treat.
Let's make pie.
Go. Stick it in the oven. Let's put it in this oven over here. 325, 6 minutes.
Coming up, we make a silky smooth chiffon pie filling.
And it's so light, you can eat 2 pieces.
There you go. And later, I'm gonna be making her a chocolatey egg cream soda. I hope y'all are enjoying the show, and I want to hear from you. Tell me what recipes or videos you'd like to see me make by just leaving a short comment below. Now, let's get back to the show, y'all.
Hey, y'all, welcome back. I'm in here with Martha Foose, who has a beautiful new cookbook, A Southernly Course. And I so love when Martha comes to see me because I know she's going to make me a pie, y'all. And the filling is a chocolate chiffon.
So it's going to be nice and puffy and light and airy, but intensely chocolate flavored.
I'm so ready. Tell everybody how we're going to get this wonderful filling.
We are going to use a cup of whole milk. So if you want to start measuring that out.
Okie doke.
This little bowl, I'm going to add some cool water and a package of gelatin.
Okay.
And I'm just going to sprinkle that over the top and let it set for a little bit so it'll bloom and it'll blend in nicely.
Yeah.
This is going to help give it a wonderful mouth feel to it. And in our little saucepan here, I'm going to measure up 1/4 cup of granulated sugar and 1/4 cup of a Dutch processed cocoa.
Okay. Now, is there any particular kind of cocoa or just...
I like to look for a European blend, and you can find them in any grocery store these days. And a pinch of salt just to balance things out. And pour the milk right in. And we're going to cook this just until it begins to simmer a little bit. Whisk and whisk, and it'll smooth out once it heats.
Yeah, it looks like you're going to have a lumpy mess when you're working with dried cocoa, but we're not.
I promise.
Promise, promise.
And while I'm stirring and tending to this, would you mind separating some eggs?
I would love to.
We're going to use 4 yolks
Okay.
and 3 whites. We're going to beat those lightly, and once this begins to simmer, I'm going to ladle in just a little bit of this warm mixture to our egg yolks so that they're tempered and they're not going to curdle up on us. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of sugar to our egg white and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Okay.
You know, and vanilla is one of those things you get what you pay for, and you're only going to use a little bit, so go ahead and splurge on it.
And it smells so good.
And I'll take this tempered egg yolk mixture and I'm going to pour this right back into our chocolate mixture here. And I will tend to this if you want to start whipping those egg whites.
Okay, that's great.
And we're going to add our gelatin in here. It's going to take about 8 minutes at a low heat to get this thick for us.
All right, what do you think, Martha? Think that's it?
That looks perfect. We're gonna let this cool completely before we add it to our our meringue. So it's gonna take about 20 minutes.
And y'all, it's gonna be big and light and fluffy and sweet and delicious, kind of like us.
So see, this is cooled and really thickened up.
So you say you need a bigger
We need a bigger
bowl. Okay,
and we're gonna add our cooled chocolate mixture with the egg yolks in it right into our big bowl, so we'll have plenty of room to fold, fold, fold. For folding, it's best to use a nice big rubber spatula.
Yes.
And
here's your clean one if you would rather.
You want to lick that one?
Yes.
I thought so. We're going to add this in about thirds. So we're going to take a little bit that's going to be our sacrificial meringue just to lighten the whole batch so it'll fold in easier.
Ooh, this is so chocolatey.
All right, I think that we are ready to transfer this to our cooled ginger snap crust.
Oh, this looks so good.
It's good for your sense of well-being to eat pie, I think. All right, and then we'll just cover this pie.
Okay. To be safe. You know, I buy that insurance, honey. Don't mess with my food. And we'll stick it right here in the drawer, and we'll stand up here, and we'll chat for 2 hours until our pie is ready. So what's been going on out there, y'all? Y'all been busy? How are the kids? Y'all doing good? Yay.
Coming up, a double dose of chocolate, y'all, chiffon pie, and fizzy egg cream sodas.
It's delicious, isn't it?
I so hope y'all are enjoying the show. And if you do, be sure to click like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you'll never miss a video. And we'll be right back after the break.
Let's get our pie.
Let's get our pie. We are going to whip up some cream.
Look at that beautiful pie. It did not stick.
Looks beautiful.
So we're gonna make our whipped topping?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna make us egg cream soda.
How about I whip up some heavy cream?
Okay.
A cup of heavy whipping cream and a tablespoon of powdered sugar. I love this measuring cup. I think my great aunt had one just like it.
I know, it is old-timey, isn't it? All right, so while you're doing that, I'm just gonna eyeball about 1/4 of a cup of milk into each glass, Martha. And about 2 tablespoons of chocolate syrup. All right, now I'm just gonna fill this up with club soda. Whoa! Whoa!
I think this is ready because I don't want to make butter out of it.
Whoa. There you go, my dear friend. I'm so ready for pie.
I'm so ready for...
Now, are we gonna put the whipped cream just a dollop on?
I like to do like about 8 big dollops over the top, or, you know, we can go crazy and spread it. It's your house. We can do this pie however you like.
Well, I could just stand up there with a spoon and dig in.
Gonna give us a big sprinkle over the top.
I do.
Grated dark chocolate shavings.
Is that suit you?
That suits me perfectly.
Okie doke. Well, if you'll pass our plates.
That is a beautiful piece of pie, ma'am.
Yes, it is. Thank you so much. Look at that.
And it's so light, you can eat 2 pieces.
There you go. It's got to be diet pie, I'm sure. It's delicious, isn't it?
Chocolate fizzy deliciousness.
Yes. Yum. Well, Martha, I always love it when you come see me, girl. I've had a great time. I hope y'all have too.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.